Whisper!
Ooh.
Whisper can do it.
Salve a tutti, riprendiamo il gioco. Ok, ci siamo fatti prendere in giro dal mercante, quindi abbiamo un biglietto che non è un biglietto e dobbiamo cercare un occhio di una bestia per poter entrare nel torneo, per poter partecipare al torneo.
Watch your step, kid.
Oh, thanks.
I know it ain't fancy, but it'll have to work for now. Amaya Blackstone, nice to meet you.
Graham, the pleasure's mine. It's nice to see all these bridges are getting fixed.
All these bridges? No, kid. This contract is over. Daventry can't afford me anymore. They can't even afford oil for the crumbler over there. My own invention, of course.
Oh, what does a crumbler do?
It lifts, it chops, it crumbles. Most importantly, it brings in the monies, which are desperately needed. Been kind of rough around here lately.
It seems that way. Daventry's been an interesting experience so far. Different from what I read in my travel books. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's for me.
Don't worry, kid. It's not you. This kingdom's been going downhill ever since the Queen died. And now, with the bridges out, no one can get into Daventry. It's really quiet. I hate the silence. I'm a woman of action, if you couldn't tell. Quiet towns don't pay the bills.
I can see that.
Well, I should get going. Perhaps someone's wandered into my shop. If you make it there, come say hi. I'm on the left.
Caution, bees and distress.
Il che vuol dire che di là non possiamo andare. Che
So,
bello!
how did you find an eye?
My mind, Gwendolyn. Cerco l'occhio.
Was a hideous beast lurking inside. Ouch!
How rude. How rude.
Strange.
Campo di zucche e c'è solo questa zucca.
That pumpkin was housing too many squirrels for my taste.
West, Tournament Theater. North, Town Square. South, under development, coming next spring.
Penso che abbia a che fare con il terzo o il quarto capitolo.
I have to get these all picked
Oh,
before I
quanto
can
è
go home. Leave me be so I can finish my work.
Tornerò a prenderti. Sbaglio, c'è un achievement qua.
A new kind of horn, but the same result. The horn reeked of toothpaste and cabbage. Luckily, those were flavors I liked. So toothpastey, so cabbagey. Yep, I blew on that horn 5 times. Well, 6 times. After a while, I lost count of how many times I blew on that horn. Then I remembered I blew the horn at least 8 times. I should get a trophy or an achievement for how many times I blew on that horn.
Madonna, che bella l'acqua. Poi c'era un achievement qua per cercare di catturare una
Where
rana.
you are hiding, hideous beasts, Whisper will find you.
E qua c'è Whisper.
Do squirrels count as hideous?
No. Comunque
Come into
l'avevo
the
già
daylight, you hideous
l'achievement,
beast.
quindi non mi metto a fare un nuovo. Andiamo in città.
How precious. The badger wanted to make friends with the squirrels.
Non penso sia questo il caso, però dai.
I walked into town with my last coin. Whatever path I chose to pursue for my eye would need to be cheap.
Che prima andiamo a parlare con tutti. Vediamo da loro che con loro abbiamo preso il tavolo.
You aren't the delivery boy, are you? That merchant is usually so prompt with our rare, miraculous, and oftentimes delicious ingredients.
Oh, horse feathers, Chester. This boy's no courier. He desires a position in King Edward's court. He appears to be a compassionate gentleman, but he is clearly out of his comfort zone. He is one who needs to think more with his brain and less with his heart if he is going to defeat the contenders in this year's night tournament.
Zounds! Did you just read my fortune?
No, we're just very old and very judgmental people.
It's true, we're judges. This is my judging face.
Ariel and I don't read fortunes anymore.
Yep, there was no future in it.
Oh, we couldn't tell fortunes even if we wanted to. Someone purchased our fortune table when we were watching the parade.
Bless their heart. Whoever left us that money is bound to have good fortune.
Wish we had more thoughtfulness like that in Daventry.
Take a look around, boy. Let us know if you like anything you see.
Ok, quindi le strade
Reminds me of our son.
sono tipo, in questo caso sono sempre
Always
tre.
miss him this time.
C'è la strada del coraggio,
Dream of becoming
la
a
strada
knight,
dell'intelligenza,
too.
che penso sia,
I wish he
penso
would
sia un
visit more.
passaggio
Or
loro.
at least right.
E poi
He was
c'è
quite
quello
handy around
della
the shop,
pietà,
though,
mi sembra.
especially with potions.
He'll return. He just has some adventures of his.
It looked like some type of broken lantern.
Ooh, what are these little guys?
Those are bird bombs. Our own invention.
Kinda like a smoke bomb, but they release gas that will cause your victim to cluck like a chicken. Temporarily, of course.
Those ones are expired, though, so they're just for display. He reminds me of our son.
Something mysterious and magical was brewing in that pot.
Yes, boy?
Do you have any eyes of hideous beasts in stock?
An eye, you say? Yes, yes. Your name, please?
It's Graham. Last name?
Graham, with a G, I assume. I don't see your name on this list. Oh, you did pre-order, right?
Pre-order?
Oh, yes, this time of year our eyes fly off the shelves.
If you haven't pre-ordered, you're out of luck. Our eyes are completely on back order. If you'd like, we can put you on the waiting list for our next shipment.
When will that arrive?
We get shipments every 8 months.
I'm afraid that won't work.
Well, hang on a sec. It's Graham, right? May we bend your ear for a bit?
Bend away.
You need an eye for the tournament, I'm guessing.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've always dreamed of becoming a knight.
Why? With Daventry's addendums this and proclamations that, it seems a frightful business. Do you have any idea how many royal guards we lose to that voracious moat monster?
Well, my father was a knight, and my grandfather was a knight, and my great-grandfather, well, he was a dentist, but his father was a knight. Basically, I come from a long line of protecting crowns. I started looking for knight jobs while I was still in the academy, but once I graduated, all the opportunities had dried up. I might not fit in here, but Daventry's my last shot.
Oh, you'll fit in just fine. It might be too late to capture the rule-defined eye of a hideous beast, but rules will bend for those who can outsmart the rule-makers.
So, I've just gotta know, what is brewing in that cauldron? Is it a transfiguration elixir? Is it an invincibility potion? If I drink it, will I understand the language of creatures? Will I sprout the wings of an eagle? Or a fly?
Oh, this? Teeth-whitening potion.
Oh, it's gonna change everything.
Watch this. Behold the power of whitening!
Oh, well. Oh, well, we're still working out the kinks. While we're still in the prototype phase, feel free to dip whatever you want in there free of charge.
Ooh, how much for that candle?
Our everlasting blue flame lantern? The housing's broken. Someone brought it in for repair but never paid.
Tell you what, if you bring us something we can hollow out to house the candle, you can have it for the price of one shiny gold coin.
What was your advice again?
Forget hunting down a beast. Prove your smarts by finding an alternate path.
Ah,
Fare thee well.
May
è
your
difficile
shoes
però.
point you towards adventure and click whenever danger is near.
Hello there, and good afternoon. Forgive the shock from lacking our usual favorites. With all the bridges out and my supplier missing, I can't keep all my delicious treats stocked. But have a look around. I'm here to answer any questions.
Panettiere.
Was he trying to set the record for the world's biggest pie?
Oh, custard! Just like my mom used to make.
Oh, I'm saving that pie for a special occasion. Sorry.
Mm.
The sign read, ask us about our free samples.
Non chiede libera. Assaggini.
Looks like we could put some love on those bones.
Mm.
That's not a delicious, chocolate, hideous beast's-eye cake I smell cooking, is it?
Looking for an eye, are you? Well, it must be that time of year again. Frankly, I can't tolerate it. The Fays weren't raised that way. It's archaic. So much fighting and needless killing. Compassion comes from the heart, you know? As does food. If you want to get to the heart of any problem, all you need is pie. You look like a compassionate fella, like myself, and I think we're going to get along right as raisins. Please, don't take part in the violence.
What's today's special?
Oh, well, today I am baking up quite the treat. Grandma's star shroom pie, a delicacy big enough to feed an army. Or someone with the appetite of an army. I've eaten it in one sitting before.
Wow.
Well, don't judge. No one would trust a skinny baker, now would they? Unfortunately, my ingredients haven't been delivered, and I can't complete the recipe. Until those bridges get fixed, people will just have to settle for the love in my goat hoof pie instead. Tell you what, if you can find me some starberries and sugar shrooms, you can have this monster pie for the discounted price of 1 gold coin.
Got any free samples?
Oh, today only. I'm letting people sample our new walnut strudel. However, I ran out of bitter root. It's really nasty on its own, but it really brings out the nutty flavor of the strudel. It usually grows under big, heavy rocks. If you can find me some, you can have all the free samples you want.
What was your advice again?
Think with your heart and not with your brain or your biceps. That's the night I want to see in King Edward's royal court.
Good day.
Oh, great day!
Ok, penso che seguirò il suo consiglio e non... vabbè, per me non uccidere nessuno perché io ho provato 2 vie le prime 2 volte che ho giocato. È stata una volta il drago e la seconda volta sono arrivata senza occhio, però ho avuto una mano da qualcuno, quindi penso che seguirò di nuovo la stessa strada che ho fatto l'ultima volta.